Is alright. Hello guys and welcome to FS 2017. Finally it is out. And yeah, pretty excited. Um Wanted to start with the forestry, that type of deal, but instead, because we are lacking on the money department, I figured we would get started with the farming because I've done a lot of forestry. I've played a lot with the forestry. In this game, I probably got over 8 hours with the forestry, just side of it now, running the chainsaw, running all that, and not overly too impressed with it. Um, we'll get into that. I'm gonna do maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of farming. Then we'll switch it up and we'll do an hour and a half, 2 hours of logging, and then come back to the farming, vice versa. Um, this is not going to be like a big freaking reveal for everybody. This is gonna be me playing the game, basically. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna go out and show the train and show all this and show what's new and show. You guys have had 5, 6 days to see all that with everybody else's streams. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the game. That's what I want to do. Get right down to it. I've got to learn a whole bunch of new stuff here, but either way. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey here. I've got all my fields all cultivated up. What's up, JCS? How we doing, buddy? William, how we doing, guys? Thanks for hopping in. Got my old cultivator here. Get onto it. Oh yeah. Just getting everything organized here at the farm, trying to yeah, get all this somewhat fixed. See if this stuff deletes. It does, okay. So get all this. Crap that the combine blew out here and get all that cleaned up real quick. Are you going to school, buddy? 10-4, man. So we'll put this guy over here. Maybe it'll rain and get cleaned up. Alright, JCS, you take her easy, buddy. That is that one. Yeah, we kind of excited for the game. Not y'all know, basically. Not too excited, just because of my outlook on the game and the way the developers have decided to kind of go with it. But we won't really, get negative on it. We're not here to do that. I will pick apart the game a little bit as I play it and kind of show y'all the problems already that we are having with it. But yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to find them issues, just because it is the second day of release, whatever. I hate to justify that, but, you know. We'll give them a couple days to get everything all figured out and fixed, hopefully. Just the mods that are already out. Right on the actual farm sim game. Not any other ones. We're gonna come over here, and we are going to figure out how to fill up the seed because I've never done that yet. And so we got seed select here. Okay. I wonder if I can. Gotta make the interface size a little bit bigger here. Alright, so we're gonna save it. Guess I can't do that there, so I'm gonna have to quit the game real quick and then I'll come back to it. And this is one of the fun parts of farm sim. It's just like I've already got bad mods in the game, it seems. I'm gonna make that 70%. We're gonna save that, and then we're gonna go back in. Alright, we got that saved. To career. Yeah, it's polished. I'll give them that. They did do a nice job polishing it. You know, there's a lot more they need to get done with it, but it does run really smooth. And you know, for the most part, it is cleaner, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna say it really looks all that different because to me it really doesn't. Some of the in the tractor really does look better to me, but that's about where that lies. They did polish and smooth some of the edges. They gave us a lot more settings for your visuals, your audio, that type of deal. But yeah, I don't know. In my eyes, everything that they did should have been like that from the get-go. In all honesty, you know, you should have these settings. You should be able to swap around all this stuff. But you know, it's one of them deals where I guess I don't know. What do we got here? Got something else to unfold? I don't know. Torso. Seed with Y. Yeah, they didn't fill. Oh, I filled the fertilizer, not the seed. That was my bad. Not bad. Fertilizer their seed. Now how? Why won't it let me fill the seed is the next problem. Next ATS will be a little bit. It'll be a little bit. Just gotta get this all figured out here. Trying to get it figured out here. I don't understand why it's not refilling my seed. I got my seed right here, and this would be. Oh, Well, you know what? Maybe it is the other way around. Maybe I'm thinking that's fertilizer, and that might be. Try this over here. Huh. Well, for some reason, she does not want to fill for me. Well, that's okay. I don't really feel like doing all this by hand anyway, so we'll let Henrietta go at it here, because the hired helper is now a girl. In little shorty shorts. I'm trying to figure out what the heck the issue is with that. The hired help does actually buy the seed now, so you do have to pay for it. You don't just give them. Give them the wheel and they just, you know, automatically do everything for you. Not like that. However, that should be fertilizing as well as plowing now. Or fertilizing as well as seeding. What we got here? Okay. What we got here? Yeah, that's what I did, Joshua. I don't quite understand. Click Y, select. I did. I clicked the Y until I got to the wheat, and then I pushed the R button, and the refill came up. But maybe it gives you some other. Oh, we could try that at another time. We're gonna be doing plenty of sowing too. What I wanted to do here. Got this guy. Got this guy here. And I've got a loader here. Let's see. Got the wagon. I wanted to see how the. What's up, Monjack? How we doing, man? And Ryan, what's up, buddy? Alright. This guy here. I was just doing some testing with it earlier. Let's see. What I'd like to test is the seed. I put all my wheat on the ground out here. Right, there's that. So I'm gonna hit G. Oh, we're gonna hit like a brand new guy to farm sim again here. Good helper off here. So we got the old forks. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to try to get all the seed over into this area here, but I want to make an outside shop for my seed because I sold everything to get into the logging earlier. But now I can't put a placeable down over here due to the fact that I sold everything. That off? Must be. Yeah. See how the forks work here. Well, it feels a lot better than it did. To be very honest with you. Oh, we're going to leave that on. Oh. And not leave. Taking the pallet off the forks is still the same pain it used to be. Okay. I'm going to leave the forks right there. I'm going to go get that bucket. I'm going to try to fill a trailer with the grain that I had dumped over in the shelter over here, whatever the heck you want to call it. Yeah, it's an early stream. Like I said, I took today off. That way I could kind of showcase the game off a little bit and see how everything worked without being restricted. Uh-oh. I did it a bit. Okay. Huh. What happened there? Oh, I hooked it to the front. You gotta be kidding me. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hook up the bucket. There we go. Alright. Realized I had a actual attach point in the front. There we go. See how the loader physics work versus the 15. Yeah, it's all right. They've done a lot of good with it, and they've also done a lot of bad with it. Nothing they really can't fix with the bad aspects of it. Like with the controls, every single control for me right now is absolutely opposite. So when I steer my steering wheel to the right, my tractor goes left and stuff like that, and I got all that fixed in the I got all that fixed now. But that's the way the game kind of works right now. And I know I'm kind of sounding like I'm not making much sense here, but the way the game has the input binding right now is completely backwards. So when I first started the game, that's why I didn't live stream last night, was my gas was my brake was my gas, my left was my right was my left, and then all my joysticks for logging and stuff like that, my up was my down. That, you guys get it. So I had to go through there and actually change every single one of them key bindings. And yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. And it still is a mess, and I do know they can fix it. It's not a big deal, but it is a big deal at the same point, because well, the game just come out, you know? You would have thought that something like that would have been mentioned or hot or release, but it didn't. Other thing that I do want to frickin' highlight is this track IR support now. Having that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know how I played this game without it for so long. Where is my wagon here? Yeah, the key, yeah. It's not really all that bad as long as you just take the time and you go through the controls. I know a lot of people that were streaming earlier that did get the game were not hooking up joysticks and stuff like that, and I was kind of wondering, you know, why the frig would you play this game without using them? You know, it just changes the game so much. And now I know, because they didn't want to take the time to hook up all their joysticks backwards, you know. But you know, why didn't they mention it? I know they had some issues with Farm Sim restricting them on saying this or that, whatever. But I think, hey, Giants, you know, the input bindings are all backwards or reversed or inverted or whatever you want to call it. Is kind of important, you know. Well, either way, we got her going. It's not game breaking for me by any means. The game does run nice and smooth. It does feel a little bit different to me than Farm Sim, but not enough so that, you know, I'm gonna be able to say all that much about it. It does. It just has a kind of a smooth feel to it. Not as jittery, I guess you'd say. I really hope that's going into that trailer. Not used to not being able to look up to see where your boom is here. Really do like the fact that we can do this now, this alternate tipping. Basically, what it was known as a mod there. Glad we can do this. They finally got the silage gameplay that I've been looking for so long. Put in the game. That's kind of why we're doing some farming here. I kind of wanted to get closer and closer to that step. Start with the cows and everything else. But we need some money. I figured we'd go over to our grain storage here and get some of that out of here. I know it is wheat and it probably shouldn't be on the ground like it is, but like I said, I wanted to test out the loader physics and see how all that worked. Raven, do a reset, buddy. Let me see what we're at here for. Alright. Getting it all in there. That's kind of a plus. Oh, 10-4. You were over on Mr. Moose's. Yeah, he's getting ready to stream as well, I believe. He's doing multiplayer combining or something like that. He wanted me to do it, but I need to get on here and kind of hit my parts before I go on there and record with other guys. I want to get on and experience it for myself and get to know it without all the chaos right now. I want to hook my dead zone a little bit better for this foot pedals because it seems like I'm very jittery with them when I want to be smooth here. That's his FPS. My FPS should be right on par for you guys. You guys shouldn't be seeing any jittery anything. It should look beautiful. Oh, yes, I've got with OBS. I've got OBS locked at 30 frames per or 30 frame rate, which I should actually turn up because I'm getting a lot better than 30. For some reason, this game runs 10 times better on my computer so far than Farm Sim ever did. And I actually had OBS locked at 30 for Farm Sim, that way I wouldn't be sputtering between the 60s, and then when I was getting down into the 15s, well, I could just have it locked. But now I could actually turn that up quite a bit. My tracker arrow will focus here. Alright, shut this guy off. Like a little bit better. Yeah, don't need 6 top-load more trailers. Very, very true. Yeah, it's locked at 30. I don't know why it's locked at 30. I don't notice it, but I do know it was better before. Oh, we actually fit a couple more loads in here. We'll do that. A couple more buckets at least. We'll put it in the trees. What's up, Harold? How we doing, man? The thing that I do miss is the glance. I would like glance. That way I could know exactly how much is in this trailer and how much more I can actually put. It's not realistic in the point where you can just put exactly, whoa, that's that problem with the, yeah, I'm gonna fix that right now for loader work. When I'm in the skid steer, this gas and brake kind of sucks with the stop and go, but when it's on regular and you're doing loader work, it's kind of a must. If you're me. Oh, sugar. Make a mess? Oh, okay. That's probably gonna make a mess. Oh well, that's pretty cool that you can actually make messes now. We like that. I'm sure we'll have plenty of them. All right, where are we headed here? Let's see. Yeah, I'm using OBS. What a freaking mess. I actually been trying to get the live stream going for quite a while now, and OBS doesn't like the farm sim, I guess. So that's why my game's actually in Windows mode right now. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but yeah. Go up here, we're going to take a left, we're going to take another left. That should bring us to Gold Crest. Alright. And we'll leave the little side map on here, as much as I hate it. I hate the hoods and everything, but until I get to know the map and whatnot. Frickin' Raven. Yeah, full-time daddy. Gotta respect that though, man. FS32, huh? Alright, so there is Gold Crest grain mill, but I don't know if we go down here or what we do yet. We'll get that figured out. I've not delivered any grain anywhere yet. And you know, one other thing that I've got to do, because I am very, very, I hate these little markers, so I turned them off, but I'm gonna have to turn them back on for these times that I don't know where I'm gonna be dumping at. Turn the hazards off now. Sounds in the game are pretty awesome now too. I do like some of the new audio files they have. Yeah, virtual reality. You're right, buddy. You're right. Alright, there is the grain dump. Guess I probably could have figured that out, but... What's up, Car Crazy? How we doing, man? This track IR, man, I don't understand why sometimes it's put my head right through the cab. I gotta duck down a little bit, or get up high, and then come down. Better. I wish they had, like, what, ATS has, or ETS even, where you could press S3 or F3 or F4, one of them, and get the in-cab, and that way whenever you reset your camera, you can actually reset it to where you want it to be. Like right now I keep having to reset it because, I mean, even the sunlight in the background will kind of glare at my my camera, and then my head will do all freaky things, you know. But either way, man, it's awesome not to have my hand on that freaking mouse all the time now. Oh, see, like right there, the sun is messing with it. Sucks because, yeah, it sucks. That's the problem with ATS though. That's why I normally stream ATS at night, because I don't have to worry about the sun coming in through the window behind me and messing up my stream or putting me in the ditch. Alright, so check on Henrietta here. See how she did? Oh, she's still going. Do we leave footprints yet? No. Oh, she's going alright. For a little 3-meter. Yeah, we'll pray for you there, Raven. Hopefully you can definitely get some more streams, and then we can stream together and do all that stuff. Have some fun with it, man. Alright. So actually, we'll go over... Hopefully it won't, yeah. This is what I've been working on with the login. We'll get into that later. That is at a later date. Be today, but it won't be like right now. Freaking head. But yeah, I'm more into the boring side of farm sim, which is the loader work, silage business, that type of deal. So now that you can actually do it a little bit more, and somewhat actually more realistic, somewhat, my camera works properly. I have to get a blanket or something to put over the blinds, because I think the sun's coming right through the blinds. Oh, I got the wall. Actually fix that again. This is going to be kind of a learning curve. It's nice that you can do all this, though, versus having to go out of game now. The only thing I really do wish they kind of made easier for you would be to mess with your controls, man. I don't see why they can't fix that, so you can actually just go into options. Just fix your controls, you know, it was always an issue in 13, 15. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something better with that. So I will let you guys watch old Henrietta here for a second. We'll go in this cab. If I push F9, we will. No. Put you guys right here for a minute. I'm gonna get something else to put over that window, and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Alright, Let's let Henrietta go here. Hopefully that fixes it. Really, just redneck fixed that. A little bit of duct tape and a blanket, but I've not, haven't really been able to play in the actual daytime per se in a while. So I know I did have some problems with that in the summer with ATS, but kind of resolved it by turning up my shader on the eye. But we'll see if that works. Who else we got in here? Had a big reunion going on. No, I was not seating. I had to do some work on my window. My track IR was not working very well. Having some glitching issues. Oh, let me see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna get all these fields fertilized, that type of deal. What I can do is actually only got 20,000 though. I know I need to go over and get the wheat out of my field next to my pasture. Let's see here. Put this guy down that way. It's not. Yeah. Don't need OSHA getting a hold of that. Come down here and we can cut this. Bring that to the mill as well. Yeah, it would be it would be cool if you could fix stuff with duct tape on the game. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so silage bunk here. I need to make this needs to be a cornfield. So we've got this field here. We gotta get all this, I don't know if it's wheat or what the heck, yeah. Get all this wheat out of here. This guy right here, I'm not too sure about either. Don't know if it's like a new crop or if I'm just not, not all that familiar with it. So where are we here? We are in white. That would be sugar beets. Well, isn't that inconvenient? Oh my goodness. That is a pretty big inconvenience there. So we got this guy. We need to get 28 stripped. Put corn on it. 27. We could go up and see if the guy that owns it would like to maybe sell it someday. Yeah, I thought it was sugar beet. I was hoping it was something different than freaking sugar beet though, because that's gonna be the stream right there. I can already tell you. If I gotta take all them sugar beets off there. However, it'd probably be a lot of money. But yeah. 4 meters width. Oh, yeah. I was hoping it was like alfalfa or something, but I know it's not really. I don't know. What was that? All right. Uh, 371,000. Wow. Yeah, we'll fertilize it for you, bud. What's up, Luke? How we doing, man? Alright. We got this odd tractor here. Guess we're gonna do some fertilizing for the old boy here. Give it a try. It's my first actual mission. I was hoping he'd want us to harvest it, because then I was just going to... Oh yeah, look at this. Yes, just turn her on and do the first whiff. Really would like GPS too, and that would be sweet. I'll have to just keep that hood emblem on a specific row here and kind of keep it straight on that row. Got off a little bit there, but that's alright. Why do I have crop destruction on? Because it's realistic. Drive over crops, you're gonna ruin them. 9 times out of 10. Because when I'm not streaming, I like writing my name in the field with the wheels. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing on the width here too, guys, but yeah, I've got the G27. Yeah, I couldn't get it to show up for me either, Monjack. Well, Chris D was having the same problem last night. He was looking for it after he did his update, but I don't know. Yeah, everything's reversed. Every single control is reversed for me, so kind of went over that in the beginning of the stream. No, I can't hire a worker for this because this is a one of the missions. I was hoping he was gonna have me strip the field of all these freaking sugar beets. That way I could buy the stupid thing and either plant half of it grass and the other half corn, or way I could start taking care of my cows here. Got all this pasture and all this property here, but we don't have any fields that we own. What's up, Gamer2K? How we doing, man? What's up, Rambo? How we doing, bud? So you had to travel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that Dagger Wing guy. Everybody I talked to had the issues. I don't know if he's just doing a little cover-up story for Farming Sim or what. I don't know. I'm good, man. I'm really good. Yeah, the login will come. Right now we're farming. We're just starting out. We're gonna do some farming at first, and then after I get done with this farming, should be. Let me see here. What time is it? 11. Probably around 1. We'll get done with the farm, and I'm gonna go get something to eat. Take a little break, then we'll do some logging there for a little while. Then we'll go back to the farming after we get done the logging. By that time, hopefully the fields will have grown up a little bit. This is gonna be on the same map. I did get a little bit started with the logging on this map. Just trying to test it. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Oh, we're doing good there. Car Crazy, we're doing good. How are you doing, buddy? Doing a lot of learning here this morning. Alright, well now you guys can see when I fondle with just random stuff. My head goes all crazy and I'm working over here. It's kind of funny. Oh, I got a telephone call. There, see? I like this. Move your head over here, move your head over here. Oh, pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't turn off that frickin' sprayer again. How do you get a lot of money? You work. Pretty much, that's how you get it. Or you cheat. All depends on how you want to do it. I might run out of time here. Boy, oh boy. I'm spraying at 12 miles an hour. I really don't think that would be all that realistic, but I don't know why they have to time you. That's kind of stupid. I understand them giving you a certain radius that you got to stay in, but as far as having a time, yeah, that's just kind of stupid. And especially the time they give you, that's really kind of stupid. Why do I keep leaving this on? Hello. Oh, I think we're going a little far here, but okay. I have to put the hammer down here. Time limit at the top right hand side of my screen right now. 28 seconds. Probably ain't gonna make it. Now they gotta play like an idiot and like it's freaking arcadey mode just to yeah, I don't like that at all. That's kind of pathetic if you ask me, but we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Mission failed. With that little bit of the frickin' pie left, too. Son of a gun. Well, that was a big waste of time. So yeah, there's your, kind of your simulator aspect to the game. You know, your whole harvest will blow up if you don't get it done within that certain amount of time. And I'm not all that big on. I'm not gonna lie about. That's pretty stupid. Yeah. What is this field up here? Do I own? No, I don't own it. I can't believe they have that, man. That's so stupid. Yeah, if it's spraying again. Yeah, it's spraying again. No, you can take that job and shove it. I do like the jobs, versus can you go pick up this bag of bird seed or whatever and bring it to me within so and such. I mean, stupid. That was stupid. But as far as doing these in a certain amount of time, I mean, that's stupid to me also. I mean, I do understand there is a timely part to it. Time for this mission is 33 minutes. That's not realistic. Okay. I can see if it was, say right now it's 14:48. That would be that'd be 2:48 p.m. Say it needs it done by 6 p.m., 8 p.m. That I can see. Not a freaking, not like a minute counter. That's stupid. But I didn't realize that when I went into it, and now I do. So I'm gonna say that's kind of a flop for me. But all up to you guys. What you guys think of that? You really need to take care of animals right now. If not, they can die. Yeah. Well, thank God we don't have any animals, huh? Because we don't have any property to give them. You know, all this pasture, they couldn't graze on this. Yeah, they can't. You gotta feed them. Grazing doesn't matter in this game yet, that I know of. Pigs, cows, productivity, liquid manure, milk tank, cleanliness, water, straw, grass. See that right there? Why do we have to provide grass for them when they're in a freaking pasture? Silage, hay. Okay. Wow, they got that fixed. Out of how many years? Animals always need water. They never did before, though. Okay. Easy enough. The old pigs got quite a bit here. Basic food, corn. That's kind of cool. I do like that. But, you know. You start out with two maps, the Goldcrest Valley, the one we are playing on now. Oh, look at that. New animated milker. No, I'm not going to get into that. We got Goldcrest Valley or Sosnovka or something like that, which I've never been a fan of. Yeah, and this is kind of my starting equipment that I had bought to get over here. But I think what I'm gonna do. How much is 13, 15? Yeah, we're not gonna have enough, are we? 19. Oh boy, I need to get this field. Yeah, that's gonna put us right in a hole, isn't it? 1,000. Well, we can lease this guy. I know I've got one at the field, at the other farm, but I'm not gonna be driving a combine that far down the road, and then to drive it all the way back. And then I need to get a tipper. That's gonna really just put us right in a freaking hole, just about, isn't it? Make her blue. Rim color, that color. We'll lease it. Okay, and we're gonna start getting this field all stripped, and then we'll get the sowing of the corn going later on. Whoa! Alright. Gonna go over here, get our rented equipment. That blue doesn't match this tractor one bit, does it? I could have seen that coming. Alright, well, we'll shut this guy off here. This little guy. Push that header so it actually hits on there, right? This guy off the road here as soon as we can. Cut through here. Then we can rent a baler once we get done this. Probably have to take out a little bit of a bank loan, but that's alright. Fine borrowing. As long as we can pay it back. We are in the beginning stages here. Looks like it's actually an object now. Alright, let me see, where are we? Where are we with the comments here? Go out and fly a kite. Oh boy. Y'all are great. Right in it now, aren't you? What do you guys think of the game? You guys got it? Gonna go broke. That's alright. It's still my first day on the game, I believe. I don't think I've went 24 hours yet, so we can get that unlocked, that achievement there. California roll. Why don't I have the chat on the screen? Because I don't want it on the screen. I would like it during the videos, but I don't know. I've just never been an overlay guy. I would really like to get rid of that frickin' 1458 and the whole speed and gas and everything else. I like nothing on my screen. The screen drives me nuts having it all cluttered up with stuff. And it's actually just like this map. There. That makes me feel better about it. That's kind of why I don't have it on my screen. Oh well. Wait for him to get filled up here. And we'll go check out on Henrietta here. Yeah, she's done. And while we're at that, we'll bring this guy over because I forgot what the name, who it was that was telling me, but they said to push Y next to the seed bin. So I'm gonna try that real quick and see if that fills up my seed or not. Once you fill it up, I don't believe you can change it, but not worried about it. Pretty much all I ever plant is wheat, barley, but okay, so if we push Y here, right? Nope. Didn't hit Y, I just hit R and it filled it up, so I don't know what that was all about. Why it didn't work earlier. Well, either way, it's filled up now. So Henrietta can keep on going. And this is getting fertilized as she goes, so I'm not worried about having to spray it or do any fertilizer treatment to it. Not all that different of a texture, is it? Looks better. Looks a lot better than it did, but not much difference. We got that. We got the logging. He's got to be getting full here. Wow. Maybe not. Should have just brought this guy over instead of buying that stupid looking trailer, but alright. We'll be okay. I'll check with the chat here. Yeah, I'm on one monitor, Monjack. I don't have two monitors, buddy. Was the only comment I see there. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody there. What is the name of that case? Oh, it's the same one. I think it's 1455 or something of that nature. Right there. Yep. 1455 XL. That's the one she's in. What's up, Zach? How we doing, man? You're at school? Boy, oh boy, if I had this kind of entertainment at school, I would have got worse grades than I did. We had flip phones. They weren't even color. Or maybe they were, but I don't think they had very many colors in them. Yeah, you're set. You're funny. That's kind of cool. My four-way flasher is still on. When I transported that down the road, he kept them on. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, good for you, Zach. Keep that up, man. That's awesome. It slows you down. No. Hello. What's up, WP? Taking a break from YouTube videos. Well, like your vacation is doing YouTube videos. You don't have that vacation very often. In deputy. Oh, this little trailer's so hard to back up. Y'all so worried about that stupid little money up top. My goodness. Taking a break from Ark. Yeah. Oh, I guess if I didn't have my mic muted, that would be alright. Only, I've got it locked at 30 frames. The game is not locked at 30. OBS is, though. For me. I've got to tinker with it. Alright, buddy, take her easy. No mic sound. Is my mic working now, boys? Dan, I'd give it a 6. I think 6 is about fair. What's the yeah no here? Alright. Oh yes, we got it. We got it. Bankruptcy. We hit it. That's the one award that I wanted because I knew I'd never be this broke again. Oh, you weren't full. And full. This is kind of the boring part of farming here. Do some wood cutting, bro. No, we're farming right now. Wood cutting is going to be in the next stream in another probably 45 minutes to an hour. This is all farming. We're doing all farming, then we're going to get into forestry, then we'll get back into farming, then we'll get... I'm not going to freaking make logging and farming in the same video just because, yeah, then people take advantage of me here. Like I said, I give the game a 6 out of 10. It's alright. It's a lot better than 15 in a lot of ways, and in others it's not. But yeah. I don't think there'll be much competition between cattle and crops and farm sim. I think it's gonna be a freaking smackdown, more or less. Farm Sim's got the arcade, cattle and crops. Hopefully we'll have the simulator. You know, it's kind of like comparing farming expert with farming sim. It's not, there's not really much to compare it with. Besides the fact that, yeah, there is a tractor in the game, there is harvesters and that type of deal, but as far as gameplay, there's really nothing alike. Yeah, it is a cool game, and it's a lot more optimized. Yeah, I don't know. That's where you kind of lost me, Monjack, with everything you can do is crazy. It's just, they had games back in 11 that had just 10 times more things and better graphics and stuff like that. But the games were broken, you know? So they have kept farming sim going, so I'll give them credit for that, but... What's up, Autistic Gamer? How are we doing, bud? Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that, man. What do I rate Farm Sim 15? That one I'm gonna have to... That one I'd give it actually like a 7. Because compared to 13, they really didn't... They fixed it, they made it better, and they put some more thought and some... They kind of pushed themselves with it. With this game, to me, it doesn't feel like they pushed themselves. It feels like they did more of a smoothing job on 15. Like with just the direct decks they're using now and how things are smooth. The modders that came out and put out drive control, you know, they have used pieces of that to come into this. They finally have the silage where you can actually move it and push it and do everything that you want to do with it. So I'm gonna say that this is just a more smooth 15 with some pretty cool features. But you know, as far as them pushing the limits, like and that saying they pushed the limits with 13 versus 15, I think they put a lot more time into 15 than they did this one. Because I mean, you also got to look at the login. The login was never a thing until the modders made it on 13. You know. Yeah, that's it, Monjack. You know, I mean, 15 when it came out, it wasn't garbage. It had a lot of bugs. There was a lot of issues. There was a lot of this, that, and the other thing. And when the game came out, I mean, I think the game came out, you were able to download it on Steam, but I think it was like broken or something wasn't right where you actually had to wait a couple hours to get a patch in order to play the game. So I mean, I'm not by any means giving 15 like 1 point better score just because yeah, the game was better or nothing. I'm just saying the determination, what they ended up coming out with, that type of deal. And I know that in 2 weeks from now, this game is probably going to have another facelift to it too. So, just at this point in time, I'd say a 6 out of 10, just because it is playable. I will give them that. So I'm not going to give them a 5, but yeah, it is fun. And if they never put out 15 and they went from 13 to this, I would give it probably a 9 out of 10. Just because I would have never had experienced 15, you know what I mean? But after coming from 15 to have this game be the way it is now, I'll give it a little bit lower score. Yeah, a lot of people are actually sticking with 15 and not even switching to 17. You know, everybody's got their own reasons for it. If I didn't have you guys with YouTube and stuff like that, and that's really one of the reasons why I did upgrade to 17, I don't think I would have. I probably would have got right out of the Farm Sim series, to be honest with you, and I would have played something until Cattle and Crops come out or Pure Farming. I don't know about that John Deere skidder. It all depends on what Timber does. Timber has kind of fallen out of the mod ring for a while, so maybe. What's up, Steven? How we doing, bud? All right, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Alright, so we'll put him away for a minute. Go check out what everybody else is doing here. Alright, she's just doing her last swath here. Make sure that all this got properly heated here. To be honest with you, I just can't wait for the some new maps to come out for this game. I think that's going to change it a lot for me too, because I'm just not very hot on these European style maps. As soon as we get some American style maps, I'll be a lot happier with the game, I think. Not even really worried about tractor mods and all that stuff yet. I mean, that'll come with time. To be honest with you, I like these older style tractors better than really just about anything else they put in the game. What's up, Daniel? How we doing? Yeah. The hands is awesome. The being able to dump anywhere is just a mod that I had for freaking 15. So it is nice that it's integrated into the game, but it's just like I said, it's just a mod. If you're in Discord, Steven, that's your best chance of getting able to talk to me. And just, you know, it'll be a random type of deal. I'll hop in there, say, hey, what's up, But yeah, that's your best way to get a hold of me. See you later, Dan. Very, very rarely. The only time I really speak to Banky and Landy anymore is if I hop over to their team speak, so not very much. I got my own Discord now, so someday maybe we'll get back together, but radio stations are pretty awesome. Obviously, I can't show them off, but I had a very hard time of turning off sound in game. That way, I could just talk to y'all and do my live streams. That way, I could listen to the radio and kind of get right in the zone to it. But no, instead I left the volume on. That way, y'all could hear the new in-game sounds and whatnot. But I'm not going to say that I'm not going to do that down the road because yeah, having the radio on here really does help the immersion factor, that's for sure. Right. Over and see where. This little guy with this little combine, man, he actually, he goes quite well. I'm kind of surprised on how far he'll actually go. Shoot. I miss him. I think I might miss him here. Try not to drive in the field. Whoa. Almost rolled it. No. Put your pipe out. Stop. Now we're gonna have to wait. Probably drive in the field, but it's alright. Alright, Steven, take it easy, buddy. There he is. Made me drive right through my frickin' wheat. Come on, bozo. Gonna make a real mess of my wheat here. Stupidly short trailer. Oh, we got Tracker R now in the game, boys. How we doing, party? How we doing, man? Game is out today. Oh, look at that. We are in the hole. Yes. Negative $2,000. Alright. Buy ourselves a conveyor belt and bring all this to the grain mill there. I do have it on, was it hard or something like that, so we're not going to get very much money for it, but that's alright. I don't need thousands of dollars for one little cart of grain. I'll tell you what, Track IR is very, very difficult. Move your head back like this to see the screen still. Oh, yeah, that's the startup button. I wanted to hit that button. This is PC. Yeah, I know, Monjack. I'm gonna go eat myself here shortly. Actually, yeah, really, really soon. I don't know yet, Kevin. Well, we'll see. See what happens. Might just open up that multiplayer to you guys. You guys can kind of go ham on it there for the next week until the server goes down there. I only rented it for a month. What's up, Chris? How we doing, man? Yeah, I can't wait to start bailing this, man. That's gonna be cool. Try to do some round bales with it. Done a lot of square. Check out some combine action. Wonder how it looks in here. See the tire deformation there, kind of cool. Keep squatting. See if when he drops that header, if they plane out. Can't really tell. Cool. And this is the in cab. Got some oh, look at that. They got the case label on that the gauge there. What that must be, like hydraulic pressure or something. Grain scan monitor, grain selector, your meter position, your sensor, chaffer, rotator. Oh, that's cool, man. Of course, they got this beautiful little, I don't know, probably a multi-position camera where you can have your backup camera, your grain bin, probably your chute, all that stuff on there, but they don't let you turn it on. So I don't know what that's all about. No IC controls. Maybe we can get up next to this and see if we can read any of it. No. Got another gauge up here. Temperature in Celsius. It does me no good. Kind of like French. Got the rotator, we got the fan, we got the wipers, got heat, and then your climate control. Let's see. Full tank, right in between 12 and 15 volts. Oil pressure is good. Coolant temperature is about running temp. Very cool. I have to say, the in-cab, I do like very much. I do wish this little stick would actually move. Like you can see the, if you look really, really close, you can see the combine forward and reverse there. But of course, it's in the kind of like a reverse stage here. See what we got back here. We got caution lights. Got ignition switch, we've got lights, probably your knife sharpening cycle, you got your beacons, and all that stuff. Then you got your separator, you get your feeder, probably your crusher rolls. Yeah, very, very cool. Oh, it's over here. Like a kid in a candy store in this thing. More lights. It looks like a gearbox. Kind of weird. Being a gearbox and being a hydrostat. And what do we got over here? Yeah, that's not English. I don't know. Yeah, that is the case. This is one of the smaller combines that you can get. Second smallest. The Sampo is smallest, I guess you'd say. Yeah. Yeah, by quite a bit, actually. There's your grain capacity. 6340. That's 4200. Yeah, quite a bit. Then horse, 185 versus 190, so I don't start you with the exact smallest one out, but you know. Just the starter combine, Wesley. But yeah, I'm very, very, very impressed with this guy. Circulation, no kidding. That's pretty cool. You got your grain in the back there. I see you're filling up. I don't know. It's I really do like the detail they had put in these cabs, and the tractors are the same way. You know, really want to check them out here. I mean, just yeah. Kind of see dashboard. You start it. Well, I say it's the best. It's not like the combine, I guess. But you can see all your warning lights, your PTOs, your signal lights, all that stuff. Your oil pressure, cruise control, that type of deal. Then you got your little toggle switches there. And you zoom out a little bit more. You got your windshield wiper and washer. And over here you got your lights, your beacons, your horn. Move over here. Like a synchro shuttle shift, something like that. Very, very simplistic, but you know what? Probably pretty much scaled to the machine. I've never been in one of these older Fords, but well, I guess I have, but it wasn't this size. It was a lot bigger. So I can't really say, yeah, that's right, yeah, that's wrong. So, but very nice job with them. Look at this case. Where is it? Case is really nice on the inside too. I can get my track IR set up here again. A very nice little clean dash here. With some working gauges, hydraulic pressure over here, I'm guessing. Here's your old, what is it, tachometer, speedometer. You got that self-destruct button there, or light. You got your fuel. The fuel actually looks, well, I can't say it works, but it looked like it was at a half tank there. But then you got your temperatures, PTOs. I think that might be a hydrostatic also. But then your hydrostatic and manual, I don't know. Some of these guys. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the inside of these guys. Come with AC, so it can't be that old. No. But yeah. Little wood chipper is only good for branches. Well, that's kind of funny. Because don't the branches get cut off? As you're walking down the log, don't they just disappear? So what is that little wood chipper actually good for then, huh? Yeah, once I get back, once I get um, done unloading this guy, I'll end the stream here because we have been going for about 2 hours now. So I wanted to do about 2 hours of this, 2 hours of the logging. Um, yeah, we'll get into the logging when the next stream starts up after I get some lunch in me. Yeah, they come out a day early, or a day early. Came out about 6 o'clock for me last night, but I was messing with my controls all night pretty much, getting them all figured out. Not today, Chris. It'll probably be a couple days. Just getting into the farm swing here. It's kind of why I haven't really recorded anything the past 4 or 5 days, because everybody was all indulged in FS17. So now that I've got it, I'm gonna hit it kind of hard for a little while, see what the mass majority wants, and then we will get back into ATS also though. Don't worry about that. That's not gone. It's just this new game came out, so we kind of play with that for a little while. Give ATS a couple more days, and maybe we'll see the new rescaling come in here. That would be awesome. Alright, so yeah, we'll leave her off here with the farming. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, yeah. So once I get some food in my belly real quick and get all that stuff done with, we'll be back, and then we're gonna start the logging. As you guys see, I'll give you a little taste test of the logging here. We don't have any equipment here because I did have to bring it all over to the farming, so be prepared for that. I don't know if I'm gonna just buy a couple small things. I did have to sell my front end loader and my skid steer and stuff like that over here, but we'll get started with that after I get some lunch in me. All right. So see you guys in a little bit.